Alright, let's get into Priest now. You know how I feel about Priest. They're going to make me say it again. They're going to make me say the T word. Raise Dead, still good. If you want to know my precise thoughts on it, see the last video, but generally speaking, very good. I think it might even be better in Priest than in Warlock because of the healing aspect of it. Alright, next up we have Draconic Studies. That is a 1-mana spell. Discover a dragon. Your next one costs 1 less. Okay. Cool. Dragon works in Priest. Probably still, right? Might be a good control option. I don't think this is the best in my dream build, of course, but we'll see. Power Word Feast. 2 mana. Give up minion +2/+2. Already good. But restore to full health at the end of this turn. This is Value Town. This is the mayor of Value Town. You get to value trade and then get bonus value out of it. This is amazing for controlling the early board. And again, you're going to make me say Tempo Priest, aren't you, Blizzard? But in all seriousness, this fits in just about every Priest deck that I can think of. Except, I suppose, some sort of combo that wouldn't at all be concerned with buffing stuff on the board. And next we have Mindrender Illucia. 2 mana 1/3, legendary for Priest. Battle Cry. Swap hands and decks with your opponent until your next turn. Okay, so we trade hands and decks. I play with their hand. They get to draw a card from my deck. They play with my hand. And then we switch back. That's how that works. People are losing their minds about this. I think it's not that big of a deal. The best case scenario is you play it in the mid game. So you switch hands, then you play, presumably like you're playing against a tempo deck, right? Against anyone else, this is still okay, but scenario, you're playing against a tempo deck, you get to the mid game, they just use their reload, right? So now you pull their full hand, play out all their cheap stuff that they just drew but didn't have time to play because they spent mana reloading, and then they look at your hand and are like, oh, I can't really do anything. And then you switch back. That's the ideal scenario. What is likely to happen is... So first of all, you don't run this in tempo because you don't want to give your opponent your tempo cards. What is likely to happen is you take their stuff, play it all out, and then they use your in-hand board clear to kill you, or to kill the things you played, right? So you're burning their resources faster than you would otherwise, I guess. I don't know. I really don't. I don't think this is that good, really. I think it's very situational. I think often you'll just like give them good stuff to work with anyway, right? Like unless your hand is totally unplayable, in which case it's probably a little early in the game to play this because you're not going to reap any benefit. I don't know. I guess it's the case for dropping this on 2 is that you basically make them skip a turn, right? Your hand is otherwise unplayable. They skip turn 3. Oops. Good luck, Demon Hunter. Good luck coming back from that. I don't know. I still don't think this is a great card. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not seeing what everyone else is seeing. Maybe I'm the problem. Definitely not. I'm too good for that. But anyway, tell me what you think. Tell me what is so OP about this card, because I don't see it. Next up, 8 mana 8/8 Plagued Protodrake. Death Rattle, summon a random 7-cost minion. So that is a lot of stats. 8 mana 8/8 is acceptable. Drop random 7 drop. Yeah, I think there might be a 1/1 in that pool, but oh, maybe not anymore. I don't know. I think the bodies get pretty small there, though, and a lot of them are good. A lot of them are just giants, right? Like 8/8s, but I don't know. 8 costs do nothing is historically not all that good. That's my biggest concern. Unless you have a way to immediately proc this, or you have some really powerful Vectis combo, I'm not positive this will see play. In fact, I'm fairly certain it's too weak. Next, we have Crimson Hothead. This is good. It's a 4 mana 3/6 spell burst, gain +1 attack and taunt. So the spell burst is basically just gain 1 attack because this has pseudo taunt, right? Your opponent's like, I don't want them to get the spell burst effect off. I have to kill it, right? It's kind of a higher priority target than most. So this is pretty good, potentially strong with duplicating effects, just like most other things, right? Gaining stats off of a 1/1 cloning effect is pretty good. I think that this is good enough that it might see play in some decks. I don't think it is like meta defining or anything though. All right, that's everything for Pure Priest. Now let's check out this amazing Priest Paladin card, Wave of Apathy, 1 mana spell. Set the attack of all enemy minions to 1 until your next turn. Holy crap, they just have nothing to do for a turn, basically. What? So my immediate thought was, this is a powerful effect. My second thought was, whoa, Cabal Acolyte trigger. You can, on turn 5, use Cabal Acolyte to take any minion. If they have 1 big minion on board, right? Like, oh my god, like let's say Paladin plays Nazari, it is over. You reduce Nazari's attack, you play this, or you play Cabal Acolyte, play this, boom. Now you have a Nazari. And it'll have 1/8 until your next turn. But once it rolls around, you have an 8/8 to attack with. Holy crap. The issue with Wave of Apathy Cabal Acolyte is that if they have more than 1 minion on board, you're not guaranteed to get any given minion. They'd all be equally likely. So, I think this is intentional. I think that this is supposed to be a Cabal Acolyte activator, just like Lazul's scheme. I think they had it with those attack reduction effects in mind, and there is an evergreen attack reduction minion in Priest now, and it's always been a little, because it's like a 1 mana 2/1 or a 2 mana 2, I don't even know, it's not played at all. But again, if Tempo Priest is a thing, you might see that with Cabal Acolyte or Cabal Shadow Priest. The issue being that it becomes a 3-card combo with Acolyte, because you also need a spell still to reduce the attack. But we'll see. I think that sort of like no you tempo, right? Like just stealing their little guy is going to actually be very effective, because maybe this is just because it's my preferred playstyle, but I see tempo in a lot of these classes right now, and if that's the dominant way to play, tempo counter tempo decks will be effective. So that said, let's look on the other side. Control, perhaps a big warrior here with Commencement. 7 mana warrior paladin spell. Summon a minion from your deck. Give it taunt and divine shield. Okay. I don't know. I don't love that, because you have to run things that are like at least 6 mana, assuming that they don't already have divine shield or taunt. If you see up there, Judicious Junior might be a good one to put up with that. It's just vanilla. It's a chocolate minion. It has vanilla stats, but with a single keyword. Learned that term recently. Look at me knowing things. So, a bit underwhelmed. I don't even know if this will be good in recruit. Sorry, it's not recruit. It is summon a minion from your deck, warrior. And for Paladin, I think it's even worse. So, we'll see if there's like a big Paladin archetype. I doubt it, but we'll see. Judicious Junior, just talked about this one. It's a big body with lifesteal. It's a 4/9 for 6. Pure Paladin card. That's good. I mean, those are some solid stats with that one keyword. And the fact that it's lifesteal is nice. 4 is like, is when lifesteal starts to be good. And this is likely to attack at least twice, right? Because it's a 4/9. What's going to kill a 4/9? Certainly no priest removal spells, right? But, Paladin decks seem to be a bit on the faster side right now. Like I said, big Paladin? Not really. So this might be too slow. Even though it is a good card in a vacuum, I don't know if it really fits in anything. Like I said, it does work with Commencement well, though. Anyway, next up we have Warrior. So it's actually more Warrior Paladin. Shield of Honor. This is definitely good in Warrior. and probably good in Paladin. It is a 1 mana warrior paladin spell. Give a damaged minion +3 attack and divine shield, because, you know, you needed your Kor'kron Elite clone combo to do more damage, right? Holy crap. This aggravates me that they gave that thing more support. Why? Ugh. Whatever. This is good. This is going to see play, I think. Coerce. This is really good. 3 mana, rogue paladin spell. Destroy a damaged minion. Combo, destroy any minion. So this is execute for 1 more mana with the condition, a pretty easy to meet condition, that it can be an assassinate. This will see play. Rogue or warrior? Yes, it will see play. That's just so strong. 3 mana removal? Wow, okay. That's good. Last we have Reaper's Scythe. This is a pure warrior weapon. Being in control of that cleave is pretty cool. It's a nice way to balance the weapon, right? Because a 4 mana 4/2, you know, this is a Light's Justice, right? That stat line. 4 mana 4/2 is tried and true. Giving it 1 cleave, but it's not just like a battle, or it's not like Battle Cry, first attack is a cleave, or Death Rattle, deal weapon damage to adjacent minions or something. The fact that you have full control over it, on the condition that you have a spell, which you probably do, just because a lot of classes run spells, this is good. But maybe it's not good enough. We have Anchor and Livewire Lance in the game right now. Both of those are incredibly powerful. You might not want to clutter your hand with a more expensive, less value generating card, right? If you're running pirates, you want to get that refill, which is provided to you by both Livewire and Anchor, right? I think it might just not be able to compete this rotation. Honestly, we might see this next year. I don't think it's gonna fight Anchor or Livewire Lance effectively. All right, and that's everything. I felt like these 3 needed to be grouped together because, you know, Priest led into Paladin, led into Warrior, and Mage is an island, so that'll be next video. That's all by itself. Otherwise, yeah, check out my Twitch, Twitter, subscribe here, comment down below, tell me everything you think about this expansion. Give me every single little detail. I want to hear it all. I will reply. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move on to the next video, which you can see somewhere. Check out the playlist if you want to see any more of these videos, and have a good day.